What are we doing, guys? It's your boy Oddie here, and we're for. I'm just going to give up on the parts because I realised I have a pause issue whenever I start videos. So, welcome to Horizon Forbidden West. We are continuing, and last episode was the Karut, which we got. I can't even remember the name because it's been a few days, but we got one of the subordinate functions for Gaia, and then and she found Gaia intercepted a message, so we can investigate it. So what we're going to do, that's going to be all good and all fun. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and explore because we've given Gaia another subordinate function. So technically we should be able to explore more of the base, which as it seems. So I do hope you are liking. Please like, share, and hit that notification because everything helps out the channel. And welcome to the pause. If you know, you know. If you don't know, watch my videos and find out. It should be relatively clear because that's just what I do. Is pause, as I just did right there. Survey drone views. I forgot what that actually does, to be perfectly honest. Let's have a look-see.
Gotta go after Aletheia. Erend and Varl are waiting for me.
Okay, I did absolutely nothing. I thought I was going to do something. Pull. Boom. Right. We are exploring more of the base because you never know, we might find some Gucci stuff, like an ancient thing right there, which is absolutely nothing to do with it. But it's also Gucci stuff to get some more shards. Yes, some shards. What's round here? I don't think we've actually been... Have we been underneath? Yes, we've been there. Gaia doesn't need it. Well, I think Erend, if you knew, you knew. If you don't know, you should watch my videos. Because obviously you're not in the know, are you? If you watch my videos, Erend, even though I know he's a computer game, you know, sort of thing, that's an exit, I think, or... No, actually it's not. What is it? Oh, examine spear.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Oh my days, yeah. And that's her old bow. But, yeah, in the first... Yeah, that's all her stuff. Oh, Shizmatige.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
I was literally about to say that.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
What? Okay, wow. I was not expecting that. We got our own room, ladies and gents.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Forzineth, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
I am thinking this is probably going to be a very... what's the word? I was actually just looking down to see if my mic was actually... I didn't mute myself by accident. I have done that one episode where I've just muted myself and I've had to redo that episode. Oh, that was such a pain in my ass. But it is what it is. We move on from that. We all make mistakes. You just gotta rectify it and move on. That's it. Just move on. It's absolutely fine. Nothing in this world is set. You just move on from it, you accept it, and you move on, and you think about what you could do to actually change it. Aloy, I didn't want to go over the desk, love. Come on. Let's examine.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man.
I know, but he's
I
dead.
think he was really looking forward to going home.
He is going home. He's just going home in a coffin. It's just one of them things, love. You just have to carry on with it. And then there's all our stash. What have we actually got in here? Let's just take all of it. Oh, we can only take 10. Machine muscle. Let's take 46 of it. Because then I think we can craft... Excuse me. Definitely take some Ridgewood. We can only take 10 of them. Wild meat. We'll take 7. Yes, we will take some of that. Thank you very much. We will take that. 100% we'll take 17 of that. Take. And then Nora Anointed. Won't take that because that's just uncommon. We haven't fully maxed it out, so that's what one thing I want to do is I want to max out everything. And I think we've done everything. Okay. Okay.
When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
So do I, girl. So do I. He was such a cool guy.
When I met Hekarro, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Fashav was right. Hekarro wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
You gotta help. We gotta hope. His vision does have a chance. I think that's everything in this room. Oh, that's just literally just outside. So, we've got quite a few things to actually do. So this episode, I'm sorry that it's been, well, this episode's going up. I'm recording this Friday, so this episode's going up tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Come on.
Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, hopefully we can get it back up. I wonder if they'll make a third game. I've just recently saw on Twitter that they're making Dead Space, a new Dead Space, or they're remastering the original. I love Dead Space. I have completed them games.
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in.
I have played them games so many times. I will have to get that game and play it. It's just going to be so fudging awesome. Dead Space I think is on another level. It's awesome, and there's something in there. I can see it, but how to get there, who knows? But yeah, Dead Space on another level. I love it. I love that. I love Dead Space. It's just on another level. Superior. I'll take all, love. Thank you very much. Cheers,
Holograms.
darling.
Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Huh. Awesome. Wow. That's just awesome, isn't it? Ha! These are just certain things. So obviously, the more things, I think, the more things we explore, the more lights will be on in the room. I have no idea. Don't question me.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Oh.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have a go at them. Their bed space is messed up. If they want to outlie children, oh, I'm outlie their parent. Oh, they're in my base now. Oh, no.
Show me more. Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see an Utaru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Perhaps you are, my one-armed bandit friend.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Carja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
Well, we know the Wings of a Ten are basically paratroopers. Probably go between enemy lines in the old world, but they have obviously adapted it and use it for their own beliefs, which is pretty much what they do, really. It's actually pretty cool understanding of it, which I actually quite enjoy, and I hope you're enjoying this series too.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Why did you become a marshal?
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekotteh spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hekarro and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Wow. Good optimism there. Way to follow the path that you have chosen.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hekarro and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. I overheard that Varl and Erend are to accompany you on a mission. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with you.
Oh, he first hated us at the first point, and now he's just there like, yep, you're an absolutely mad warrior, and you're just mad, and you're mad. We've been there. Yes, we have. That's back to Gaia. That's downstairs. We going... Sorry that the first, like, basically 20 minutes of this video is going to be pretty heavy based. But I believe I did see that last video. That the video after obviously getting is it Apollo, I think. I really can't remember. But yeah, oh god, I forgot about this. We got quite a few skills as well. Let's have a look at bouncing bombs. It's a blast sling. Triple shredder. Let's actually have a look. Potent medicine. Yeah. And we've got 5. 25% healing, 1 second to drink. 1 second could be quite a lot. So now we've only got 3. We are back up. We are on. Let's look back. We are on the Hunter, Trapper, Hunter. We got 10 at that, 8 on that, 9 Infiltrator. Let's look at Infiltrator because that can actually save our a brace shot. Fire a powerful shot from a kneeling position that explodes on impact. Use up to 3 arrows of your currently selected type and depletes a larger amount of weapon stamina. That is actually good. Yeah. Stealth ranged. Deal more ranged impact. Wow, 50% damage. That will actually help us with right, so we got quite a bit of survival. We got quite a lot of survivor infiltrator. So they're both on 10. I'd like to get everything on 10. Warrior's 10. I think Warrior's the more balanced one, as you can tell. We've got quite a few things at inventory, tools, resources. We've got 1 skill point, but let's have a look. Can't do you. We can do you, possibly. No. You? No. Nope. 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 Right, it's quite slightly annoying, but we are level 20, so we will now speak to Zoe, if we can actually speak to her. Oh, do I have to jump over this? It's going to be very annoying.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Carja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
Oh, wow.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Carja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Carja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Carja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Carja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Carja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Wow. Not too shabby at all, that. That's actually very, very good strategy.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Carja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Yeah, so am I. Zoe sounds like a force to be reckoned with. Well, she did help us clear the machines on the way to this base. So without Zoe, none of this would probably have happened.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line.
That's who we collected, Aether. Oh god, me and words. But this is actually, I'm so sorry that the most likely most of this episode is probably going to be the companions and I. That's probably what the title of this is going to be, because we are near enough half an hour in, and we are not even done with the dialogues. To be perfect, well, we've done most of the dialogues. I say we got still speak to Val and Erend, but that'll be towards probably the end. We explored a little bit more. Them two just seem awkward while we're talking, but we have explored quite a bit. We've gotten to know everyone that is back at the base, and it's kind of hard for them to comprehend. Especially for her, she's gone through a lot of crap in her life, and then she's now stuck in a sort of like a metal place that can actually is potent with life, because obviously Gaia is a terraform system, an artificial intelligence, and the old ones used terraforming built Gaia in a place like this. Obviously Elizabeth, which is Aloy, and the other clone which the Varzinovs use, and that's what they think is that signal. Aloy and Gaia think it might be Varzinov, because they did get a copy of Gaia's base code, which was 98%, I believe. I'm trying to wrap my brain, but I believe it's 98%. So there's that. So it could be the Varzinos, or it might just be another sub-function. Who knows? We will find out.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
That is Erend for you. He is loud.
Right. I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
Okay, that is the companions and I think we've done. What I want to do is survey drone views. No, not you, not you. Not that one. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Haha. Yeah, him. No, not this. Fabrication terminal. We still need to, because we can override like all the big machines. So I guarantee we'll be able to, like a Thunderjaw, the big T-Rex looking ones that we have seen through the area. So I override very crafty override to unlock the ability to override the machine. So what I was doing to the machine to far, the land god, was shoot off the horns, because I guarantee we needed that for a crafting, because it seemed like it was sort of a unique thing, which actually I think it could be. I think these type of rhinoceroses, like they basically, or like not rhinoceroses, Trihorns, I believe. I am really not too sure. I can't really remember the dinosaur name. They're basically, in my head, they're the basic dinosaurs. You've got the massive Thunderjaw, which reminds me of a T-Rex. You've got the Raptors, which reminds me of, in a way, Blue from Jurassic Park. Jurassic World, sorry. Blue or Delta. And then, obviously, I think these are Trihorns. I think. I'm not too sure. I will have to have a look into it, or if any of you guys know, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, we need to get 3 horns and a nerve cell. Excuse me, I need to cough. Excuse me. Oh,
Eleuthia we're going after.
Eleuthia, that's who we're going after. So we could go to Eleuthia, or we could completely fob that off, and we could go. I think we can go. No, everything I think is on hold until we go to Eleuthia. So we will talk to these fellows.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's get going.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Oh, Erend makes me chuckle. I do love Aloy's new armor set. I think it looks awesome. What do you think is the best armor set out of what we've got right now?
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
It's the way of the games. It's the way of the life, Erend. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, guys. What is the best armor set? Like the best looking, shall I say? I quite like this one we got right now. I think it's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's the best for stealth wise. The one that looks like a bit like a handmaiden one with the little like wicket helmet. Oh, more Vazi. I want her gun.
Merman.
What is that?
What the hell?
They just found their weakness. Shock. Or whatever that was. I guarantee that wasn't shock. Okay, wow, I'm in shock. It's not pun intended.
Well, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
Yeah.
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Let's
Can't
see
believe you
how
fought one.
the snow
Almost
is like.
didn't make
Oh
it.
my days. Wow. That is actually
My
pretty.
fingers feel stiff in this cold.
I know, Aloy, but I'm checking how smooth is it? Look, it is really snowy, so look how quick. Just wow, look at that. You can see it slowly disappearing. Like, our tracks did start here. You can slightly see an imprint. So let's do it again. I think that is absolutely... Look, you can slowly see our imprint. That is pretty amazing. That I give it that. The developers have done stupendous in how smooth it is. Congratulations. Just, wow, look at it. That is so smooth on how smooth it is. Just wow, look at it. Yeah, you look at it straight from the side. Look, it looks like your foot is just completely covered. If she didn't stop moving, I feel sorry for her toesies. If she stopped moving, I just wonder. Aha, we still got Charlie the Charger. Woohoo! How's that looking? Right, if I run and slide, look at that. That is beautiful, and it tracks our foot as well. Oh my days, I'm probably wasting so much time, but look at the difference. I'm amazed. I really, really am. Wow. It's like I've never seen snow in a game before.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What?
It looked like she
Hello,
could make it come
Verbena?
and go at will,
Oh,
What do you
great.
have for me?
but it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Didn't mean to press play for that, to be perfectly honest. Date points. For being a...
What?
Hello, Verbena?
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
The asset. Are they talking about the other Elizabeth clone? I wonder. They could be talking about the other clone. Do you remember when we first got Gaia, there was another clone? I think that could be the other clone.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset.
Forges.
I wonder what this asset is.
What a mess.
Boom. Spectre unit X9K4.16-N3. Orders received. Prime directive. Assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive. Continue monitoring. V. Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Beery. Hostiles detected engaging targets. Danger system failure imminent. There you go. So obviously they somehow took down one of these dudes. And I love the way it's like very flowing, very edgy, like a squid. I think that's a pretty cool new. Where is the?
Kind of chilly up here.
Is it that one? Is it over there? Is it that? Right. Was search small supply cache. Gather Ridgewood, because that's what we're all about. Wow! What is that? Stalker Dark Gun. Ah, Stalker Dark Gun. Mwah. Even the stalkers look... Oh, yeah, I remember the stalkers, the little fudge knuckles from the first game. Right, I'm in the sort of vicinity. Where is the thing that exploded? Can't exactly remember, actually, to be perfectly honest. Is it over there? No, it can't be over there. Am I losing my marbles or something? You got that thing over there. There it is. I was losing my marbles, don't worry about me. I think this episode is going to be the companions and I, because we spent most of the episode...
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Telemetry log, text log, data corruption minimal, 090402, telemetry initiated, coordinates redacted, malfunction detected, self-destruct initiated, telemetry terminated. And then this thing. Examine charged weapon.
Ah, weapon's still hot.
Oh, well, yeah, you can see the smoke.
I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Snow? You're right by snow, love. Like, you could just shoot it. Oh! Got that thing right in that corner. I'm lucky I've got good eyes. Good eyes, bad. I've lost it. There it is. Aha! Sneaky, sneaky. Right, got you, that thing over there, that. Is that Val? Must be. No, that's, I think, an NPC. First, we will collect all the Ridgewood. Ridgewood, Ridgewood. We'll check and see if we can. Yes, we can. We can craft more stuff. We need to craft this stuff. We need to craft this stuff. So now we got a full stuff. Ah, Val.
I'll wait here.
Can't enter this. But is it SOS coordinates. Well, where else does it wants me to look here? Investigate thingy-ma-thing. Do I need to use this weapon? Look at that, the bodies are even. I guarantee I need to use this weapon.
Don't mind if I do.
Or use that for that. Maybe not. Huh. There's a thing around here. I'm sorry, I must be...
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Were they watching this area?
Well, I believe they were.
Fine.
They were camping there.
I think I have an idea what happened here.
Really? Was that all I needed to do? Just find a campsite? I don't know what it is, but like jumping from a height, like I watch these some sort of like failed videos and like people in like snow getting stuck upside down in a pile of snow, and that when they jump off a roof. I don't know what it is. Snow is not really that much of a fault, like a cushion. If you think about it, it's just crystallized water. And, you know, when it gets to, you know, anything below zero is a freezing point for water, so it will go cold, it will start solidifying. I don't know why we think jumping off a roof when it's snowy, like not like a balcony roof. Don't do this, guys, because, you know, it's will be dangerous. Like not like balcony roof, but I've seen like videos of people jumping off like the house roofs into a pile of snow, like upside down, and they're just stuck. I don't know why we do it when it's snow. But when it's not snow, we don't do it. It's like we think, snow's here, we'll break our fall. I think it's the fact that we don't see the ground. We don't see that imminent impact. We think that snow is a cushion. Well, it can be a cushion, but it's also not really much of a cushion. I digress.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The Asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Okay, let's go talk to Varl. We've got about 10 minutes left. I will not rush. We won't dawdle either.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Excuse me, guys.
Oh, the snow's dampening sounds. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
said the
true.
Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
That could be a very good point. There's got to be some stuff around here. I'm thinking of like Souls sort of games, like, oh yeah, very hidden, very hidden. That's literally what I'm thinking of. Like, oh yeah, it could be it's very hidden, guys. But I don't think so. I don't think we want to go here, or do we? That's the point. That is the question. Do we actually want to go here? No, we don't. Sorry, guys. Waste of time. We don't want to go there either. Oh, a couple of. Aha! Ancient valuables chest. See if there's any more data points. We will read the data points whenever
Looks
we
like
see
some kind
them.
of data center.
I say that, and
Might
there's
be
one
able to
right there.
access.
Storage unit. Access data transfer. Initiate operation. Suspended fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiating. Beam cast initiating. Destination redacted.
The facility systems from that console.
Right. I think this is a power node. Or some sort of... I'm thinking of Dead Space now. Ever since I said Dead Space, power node comes in. Let's have a look at... That's a transmitter.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
That is pretty awesome. Whoa. Right, having a little nosy, and then now we will access Conseil.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eluthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
And on that note, guys, we are going to have to end the episode here. We are in a new area. Well, every area is a new area because we haven't actually completed the game. We haven't actually explored absolutely every nook and cranny under every little rock, under everything we haven't actually explored yet. So every area is a new area. So we're going to go from here, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter at LD Let's Play, and I am updating every time I go live on my Twitter and also in my Discord. Links are in the description below. I do hope you have an amazing time. Sorry this has been a very dialogue based episode, but that's just the way it is. It's basically watching a film. And that's one thing I love about this game is it's very narrative based. It's very movie themed. It reminds me of like I'm watching an actual movie. I'm playing an actual film. Just I'm the actual main character, which you are in every single game. Every game is sort of like a film. But I digress. I hope to see you on the next episode. Goodbye.